Good morning, Tuesday math people. Today we're going to get better at multiplying three single digits together as quickly as we can. But first of all, let's get ourselves warmed up because as ever, we'll have a warm up, an I do, a we do, and a you do section, plus some challenges at the end. So let's get our warm up on. I'm going to set it to 3 seconds per question, but as ever, feel free, pause the video in between to get as many done as you can. Here we go. Okay, and get ready to tick if you got some of these here. 5, 3, 40, 2, 44, 8, 24, 36, 12, and 16. There we go. On to the I do section. So I said we're really interested in multiplying three numbers, 3 digits together. And I've got the first one here, 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3. And I'll tell you right now, it doesn't matter which order you do these in, okay? 2 times 5 is going to be 10, and that 10 multiplied by the 3 is going to be 30. If you do it backwards, 3 times 5 is 15, and 15 times 2 is going to be 30. Even if you start in the middle, and you go 5 times 2 times 3, whichever way around, it's still going to end up with 30. So let's take the pressure off. We all know the answer. The answer is going to be 30. But what's interesting is how we get there. Okay? I'm going to look for easy pairs. So I know my 5 times table. Okay, so I think 5 and 3, for me, is quite an easy pair to do. Other people might pick different ones. You might pick 2 multiplied by 3 and do it that way around. Okay. You might pick 5 times 2 and, oh, I know that's 10, so I can do that. I think I can do 5 multiplied by 3. So that's what I'm thinking first. 5 times 3 equals 15. And what I've got to remember is I'm now multiplying 15 by the last bit. A real common mistake that people make is 2 times 5 is 10. And then they kind of reset in their head and they say, and 5 times 3 is 15, and they write an answer of 15. Okay? But no. So I've done 5 times 3 is 15. Now, what number have I not yet used? Yes, I haven't used the 2. So finally, I have to do 2 times 15. Now, you can probably do that in your brains because it's doubling it, but there will be some cases where that third one forces you to go to a formal written method like this. So you could do it this way, 2 times 5, well that's 10, and 1 times 2 is 2, and on that 1 there it makes 3. So yeah, I get my 30, okay? Okay, what order would you tackle this next one in? Well, you might know your 4s quite well. Let's just do it in order. Now, you tell me where I go wrong here. 6 times 4 is 24. And then 4 times 7 is 28, so I write an answer of 28. What's wrong with that? Yes, you spotted it. I have to take my answer from the first part as well. So, 6 times 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So this part here has made an answer of 24. Now I've got to do the end bit, and multiply it by the number that I haven't used yet, the 7. 24 times 7. I am a bit stuck here. I am going to go to a formal written method and write it out. So 24, and I'm multiplying it by 7. Put on my large equal sign. Start in the ones column. 7 times 4 is 28. I better write that diagonally like we did yesterday. And 2 in the tens column times the 7, that's 14. And add on these two tens, 15, 16. Write that diagonally. And 7 times nothing at all is 0. Add on the 1. Leaves us with 1. Okay, 168. So this multiplication here has gotten big really fast. Let's try the next one. Yes, I don't fancy 9 times 7 at the beginning. I think I might do that after, because I know 7 times 2. I know 7 times 2 is 14. But of course I still have to use the 9 that I haven't used there. So I'm still doing 9 times 14. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that one in my head. So I'm going to go to a formal written method. 14 is my 2-digit number multiplied by 9. 9 times 4, 36. 1 times 9, 1 in the tens column times 9 is 9. 12. Then 9 times nothing at all is 0. And that 1 gets slid up there. Okay, so 126. 126. Okay, so let's try this next one together. I'll pause the video now and you have a go at 7 times 3 times 5. Okay, I went for 3 times 5 because I know that that's going to get me 15. And when I work out 15 multiplied by 7, I hope I get 105. Okay, year 5s. I've thrown in a couple which have got numbers less than 1, just for you. Okay, I've cheated. They're not multiplying 3 single digits together. I've got a decimal fraction here as well. Okay, my big tip for you is if you're timesing anything by a half, look for a nice even number to do it with. Because 4 times a half is going to be 2. Whereas 3 times a half, if you start at this end, you're going to end up with 1 1/2. You're going to make your life more tricky. So 4 times a half, half of 4 is going to be 2. And then of course I've just got to use up the number that I've not used yet. So 2 times 3, that's going to get me 6. Okay. Have a go at this one yourself then. 1/2 times 10 times 6. That's right. You could go either way here, but I've chosen to just do it in the order. 1/2 times 10 is 5. And 5 times 6, we know our table, so that's going to be 30. Finally, I've got a 1/4 and a 1/2 in this. Oh my lord, oh my word. Okay. Have a pause, have a think about it. Okay, you can do this either way around that you want, whichever way around that you like. You could even do 1/2 times a 1/4 if you wanted to, but I'm going to make my life a little bit easier and say, what's a 1/4? A 1/4 of 8. A 1/4 times 8, so a 1/4 of 8. 1/2 of 8 is 4, and 1/2 of that is 2. Aha, so I've ended up with 2. 2 times a 1/2. What's 1/2 of 2? Oh, I've got the marvellous large answer of 1. Right. Chili 1 people. Here are yours, and I'll see if I can fit them all on. There we go. Pause there. And here is your challenge. So for your challenge, it says find as many ways to multiply 3 digits to make a total of 24. So how many different ways could you do 3 times 4 times 8? Oh no, that wouldn't work, that'd be too big. How many ways can you find three digits that you multiply together and you get an answer of 24? Chili 2 people. Here are yours. It's pretty much the same, but you simply need to know some slightly larger tables. And remember, for example, when you're working at this first one right here, think about which order you're going to do them in. And even if you do them in just exactly the straight order, you definitely are going to have to do some formal written methods as well. Because I know that 6 times 9 is going to be 54. And I still have to multiply that by the 8. So I'm going to write that out in a more formal way. 54 multiplied by the 8. 4 times 8 is 32. Finish it off with 5 times 8, and don't forget to add this on. And I'm not going to tell you the answer, you figure it out. But you may need to do this extra step. Well, you will need to. So, pause right there, you can see all of yours, A to F. And also here's your challenge. Find 3 single digits which multiply together to make 72. Can you find more than one way? Finally, 3-digit people. Don't forget, you can use the formal written method to help you out of larger multiplications. And when you're looking to multiply anything by a half, go easy on yourself. Maybe pick the half times 4 rather than the half times 9. Okay, there's all yours on the screen, A to G. Pause there. And also, here is your challenge. Find as many ways as you can to multiply 3 single digits and get a total of 1. Are there any ways? Is it possible? Good luck with that one.